1 mark. 5 minutes. 2.5 mods. Got 3 of them coming. Boat number 90. It's all red. It's a cab over driven by Karen Toulouse. She will be joined by boat number A9. It's an orange and white boat driven by Jared Kennellican out of Eatonville, Washington. Rounding out our 3-boat field as Karen Toulouse is the first away from the dock. Boat number A36 will join them. That's Leslie Warren. She's known as the Poodle. Jared Kennellican is away from the dock. Karen Toulouse is away from the dock, waiting now for Leslie Warren. She's got the candle lit. She will try and bring that hull, A36. It's a red and white boat. She'll try and pull it away from the dock and get up on a plane and get it going. This is a little different hull. You'll take a look at her boat as it goes away from the dock. It's built by Staudiker, and it's a little different set of lines than some of the others. Now, I mentioned we had a little different start procedure that we're going to talk about. We're running on a 5-minute clock, and it was made very clear this morning that the first thing these boats and drivers must do before this start is they must complete 1 full lap. And when they come out of the pit area, that does not count as the beginning of 1 full lap. Karen Toulouse comes down the front straightaway here in boat number 90. She is beginning her first complete lap. They all must have 1 complete lap before we can go racing. Jared Kennellican will come down, boat number 9. He will be on the clock, and he will start his complete lap. And then away from the dock, here comes Leslie Warren. She will do the same in her boat. 3 minutes and 17 seconds. 3 minutes and 17 seconds until the start of our 2.5 mods. Up the backstretch, Karen Toulouse running very nice and clean in that boat number 90. Radio man Chris Bertram right down below us. He is in radio communication with her. He's talking to her, letting her know where everybody else is. She will come down now and complete her 1 complete lap. That's a requirement before the start. With 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go, Karen's in perfect position, and now she will start to set up for her 2nd timing mark. This is all being done in the interest of safety, and it was made very clear this morning. And I think you're going to see Karen probably slow down quite a bit here with 35 seconds. Here comes Jared Kennellican. He will come down, and he has now checked the box that he has done 1 complete lap. Jared's in a very fast little boat here in his 2.5-liter mod. Here comes Leslie Warren. Now, you see that buoy halfway up the backstretch. They cannot go past that buoy before the 2-minute mark. Thus, Karen Toulouse going very, very slowly up there as we thought she might. 10 seconds to go. She is just barely cruising up there right now. And now she's going to have to come all the way across the race course and come up behind everybody. We're 2-1 mark. 2 minutes. So our boats are legal. Everybody stayed behind that buoy that you see Leslie Warren going past right now with Jared Kennellican on the outside. Unfortunately, Karen Toulouse got down here a little bit too early. Came off that corner, came off a plane, and the boat went down in the water. Karen, unfortunately, had to come back across the course, and she is dead in the water right now on the inside of the race course, approaching turn 1. We're 1 minute and 32 seconds away from our start. The 3rd timing point here is the start-finish line. That is the score-up buoy. They cannot go past start-finish line before 1 minute and 10 seconds. This is being done in the interest of safety, and they're about 6 seconds away from when they cannot cross start-finish line. Looks like everybody is going to be in good shape here. She can go. Radio man here, Sean Warren, telling the Poodle, go ahead and go. We're inside 1 minute 10, so go ahead, Leslie, put the hammer down. Here comes Kennellican on the outside. Everyone is legal, and we are now 1 minute. 1 minute to the start of our 2.5-liter mods. Unfortunately, we lost Karen Toulouse down in the lower corner. She got tied around that 1 minute or the 2 minute mark a little bit. The boat went dead in the water as she tried to come back across the course. All right, now 43 seconds away from our start. Leslie Warren driving boat number 36. Got her radio man, better known as the Big Dog. She's the Poodle, he's the Big Dog. Big Sean Warren standing to my right. He will be talking to her. Jared Kennellican got his radio man here as well. We don't have a lot of boats out here right now. We've got 2, but right now they are side by side as we are inside 20 seconds. Inside 20 seconds to the start of 2.5-liter mods. the lanes they are going to run in. Leslie Warren, she is going to be in lane 1 on the inside, staying part of the outside. Going to be Jared Kennelicott. He's going to have to drive the big race course, but he's going to have a lot of boat speed as he comes to start finish line. We are 2, 1. Mark's going to be a legal start. They're both behind Jared Kennelicott on the outside. Kennellicott's got a lot of boat speed, but he's got a mighty big race course. Now we'll see what Leslie Warren can do on the inside. She's got lane position on the inside of the race course. Jared had a lot of boat speed, but the lane position certainly on the inside belonged to that of Leslie Warren. Now they get to the exit pin of the corner. Kennellicott's got about 3 or 4 boat lengths now. We'll see if Leslie's got any beans in that boat in that 36, and she sure does. She's going to pull right up alongside Jared Kennelicott halfway down the backstretch. And now Kennelicott says, I don't think so. My manhood's at stake here. But he knows Leslie Warren knows her well. You can't get 2 boats any closer together than you've got them up there. Look at Jared, not going to go out so wide this time, but he gives Leslie plenty of room coming off. And we are coming down to complete lap number 1. And it is Leslie Warren. She's going to have a couple of boat lengths on Jared Kennelicott. One up, 1 down, 3 to go. We're going to run 4 laps in these preliminary heats around here. Now, Leslie Warren, last time on lap number 1 when she was down there, she had about a 4 boat length deficit to Jared Kennelicott. She comes off the pin this time and she's got 4 boat lengths on the young man. And now she opens it up to 5. Leslie Warren, the poodle, running down the backstretch. Won't yet talk about the fact she's sporting one of the coolest new helmets you'll ever want to see. This is the first time she's ever worn it, and I think she likes it. Boat running extremely well, but Kennelicott doesn't want to let her to go. Jared Kennelicott going to come on the outside. Completion of lap number 2 of 4. 2.5 liter modified hydroplanes. Leslie Warren by 3 boat lengths. You see the green flag hanging right out in front of start finish. That means everything is good to go. Everything is clean on the race course. What they will look for the next time around is a white flag. A white flag will tell them there is 1 more to go. Leslie Warren comes off the corner now, but she's got a neighbor. Jared Kennelicott pulls right alongside. They could roll down the windows and say hello, but they're flying down the backstretch. This is excellent racing, 2.5 liter modified style. You see the wall of water come off the skid fin on the trailing edge of the left side sponson on Leslie Warren's boat. You also see the same off Jared Kennelicott. That's how they're able to come through the corners with this much speed. Great boat racing here for our first heat of the weekend. Going to be dead even as they cross start finish line here. White flag, 1 to go. Leslie Warren with a 1 boat length lead as they got the white flag. This is the final lap. We'll find out who's got it right now. It is Kennelicott on the outside. Leslie Warren on the inside. There's the nose of Jared's boat. And now Leslie says, no, but I got speed here. And now Leslie Warren starts to open up a little bit of water. Good look and run for Leslie Warren. If Kennellicott's going to run her down, he's going to have to do it now. This is the final corner. Leslie Warren got about 4 or 5 boat lengths, and she is on the inside. I don't know if Jared's going to get her, but here he comes. Here comes Kennelicott on the outside. This is going to be a drag race off the corner. I think it's going to be Warren. Leslie Warren. Here comes Kennelicott. This is going to be real close, but it is Leslie Warren. She'll take the checkered flag. Leslie Warren. Nice run for both drivers out there. Jared Kennelicott gave it everything he had coming down on the outside. He was closing, but Leslie Warren got the checkered flag on the inside. She got her first ever win in this hydroplane 4 years ago. Right here on this very race course, they threw her in the water upon her return to the dock. That's traditional. That's what happened back then. That's how they did it. She won't get wet this time, but she will have an equally big smile. Leslie Warren, the poodle, representing Team Toothpick, comes back to the dock, and she comes back a winner. Wait till she pops the lid, and also for Jared Kennelicott, who ran a great race himself. Jared Kennelicott pops the lid first on boat number 9. Great run for that young man. And that's just a skosh of what we are going to see